black and brown, and there's one white sheep. So they're not the black sheep here. And this is the shepherd drinking his Coke. And here's the lineup of traffic coming through. Watch the gutter, stepping into the gutter here. Well, this is a home that goes back to the days of the Portugal rule. We're here to take a tour inside this house. And I'll just give you a little scan of the outside now. Quite lovely. 7 generations have lived here. Side of the house. Scan around some beautiful furniture. Very lovely.
The lady outside. Look at this picture up there.
High ceilings here.
The lady who just greeted us.
She is the lady. That's her. Okay. Lady just greeted us. As there's 3 generations of her family living in the house now. Put your makeup on, yeah. You want some? You just did it. You just did it in the bus. Oh, you shook her hand in it? That is a giant turkey gobbler. Probably a 10, 12 pounder. Turned around, there's ducks here. Here's this gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble. There's a white turkey behind him, but I can't see where the head is. We're having a meal of Portuguese meats and Goan, Indian, papaya, watermelon fruits. Here is their local super beer is Kingfisher. 30, a lager beer. And the music in the background is live. Oh yeah. Boca just showed me a picture of a car that has a gold license plate.
Jennifer, because we always took pictures in Germany.
She used to tell me a story that there were many monkeys a few years before. There were many monkeys in Mangalore. Monkeys in Kannada, the local language over here, is normally.
To number 7, highlights of Mangalore. We're heading to a cashew display, cashew factory. Well, this is the cashew factory we're going into. Kirk is heading in now. Here's our gang. Krishna Travels.
Where our guide is. And they'll be taking it inside where there is a roasting machine where it will roast cashews, and then it's easy to break the nuts by manually.
He was just saying that the raw cashews are brought out here first and left in the sun to dry a little bit, 12 hours, and then they're brought inside to be roasted. So here's bins of dried cashews, probably 20, 30 pounds in a bin here. I guess they're peeling or roasted. This is the peeling department here. I can't see what they're peeling, but she's cracking open the whatever, something or other. Machines are cracking, so they put them in here, they crack them open. And then this is like piecework, they weigh them up. Here's the cashew in the shell. Inside the shell, and those machines are cracking it open. And so these are all cracked here. They go to the next stage. Here's the steam roasting department, steam cooking. These big kettles, you put them in there to steam them.
Cooking purpose, and also the smell, they don't go for a waste. I mean, they from the.
Can't hear him, but he's saying that these are the roasters. They roast it in the shell, or they steam it in the shell. They save the shells for oil. They press it for oil. Oh, you're doing good. So first they dry it.
First they dry it, then they roast it. After roasting it, they crack it. And after cracking, they peel off the shells. And then you mix it with the flavors. And then you have different varieties of cashew.
And they mix the flavor before or after they roast it?
After roasting.
After they roast it.
What goes inside these roasting machines? It gives a little be distributed locally. And if you have smaller pieces of cashews,
This is the shelling department. They say no photography, but they're not stopping anybody. The whole nuts go in the bucket to the right. Keep grading them, and then the broken ones go left. And here's the cracking machine comes down. Hello. There's 120 women working here, maybe probably in this department. Looks like a lot. 20 in a row. 2 ladies to a machine. He's already filling up the hopper here, I think. Looking through this to see if there's any that are already broken. Go to the next device, okay. And that gets thrown in. So this is all grading. There's a floor full of these are some that are already broken that fell out. They go somewhere else. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the world of cashew nuts. And the cashew lady doing the sorting and grading. Very interesting. This is a cashew tree.
Yes.
There are no flowering nuts.
It's not yet without flowers.
But I'll take a movie at this point of the box I have at home of that terrible liquor that we thought was going to be sweet tasting. This is the cashew. That's another cashew
That's
tree.
not a cashew.
That's just want to get the shape of the cashew trees. So they're not plants. It's the trees that do the blooms.
They're not plants, they're trees.
Folka's taking her shoes off as we are at the entrance to a temple. Here's some beautifully carved elephants with gold adornment in front of it. White toenail polish on. Footwears are not allowed inside the temple grounds. They have carpets, and I may not even need to go in. I'm getting a view of the whole temple right here. There's Ganesh, the famous elephant god, number 3 or 4 in the priority chain of gods, Krishna.
so if you're lucky enough to see the wedding, I guess the ritual would be inside the temple. And this is Gokarnatheshwar temple. It's also Gokarnatha is also Lord Shiva.
Shiva, Lord
And
Shiva's temple.
this is the founder of the temple is